Hi, I'm Vishal, and we are Group 8D from International Marketing. And today we are presenting a case on Huawei's Technologies Limited. So sit back, relax, and hope you enjoy the presentation. Starting with the introduction, Huawei is a private Chinese multinational telecommunications equipment and services organization. It is one of the world's biggest global providers of information and communications technology, infrastructure, and smart devices. It is a private company having more than 194,000 employees and operates in more than 170 countries around the world while serving to 3 billion people. Huawei operates through three segments: career network, consumer, and enterprise. Huawei's career network business segment is engaged in developing and manufacturing a wide range of wireless networks, fixed networks, telecom software, and core networks, as well as services solutions to telecommunications operators. It is the biggest player in the telecommunications equipment business with a market share of 29%. The consumer business segment develops and manufactures mobile broadband devices, home devices, and smartphones, as well as the applications for these devices. The main rivals include Samsung, Apple, Xiaomi, and Oppo. It is the second largest player just after Samsung in the smartphones business. Finally, the third major business area develops ICT products and solutions including enterprise network infrastructure, cloud-based green data centers, enterprise information security, and unified communication and collaboration solutions for government entities, public utilities, energy, power, transportation, and finance. Their vision and mission is to bring digital to every person, home, and organization for a fully connected, intelligent world. And Huawei is currently focusing on ICT and intelligent devices. Going forward, intelligent networks will help to adjust bandwidth and latency in real time so that they can deliver consistent user centric experience that network customers expect. Huawei, a telecommunications company, was established in 1987 and originated in Shenzhen. It started with 7 people and only a small savings of about $2,400. In 1988, Huawei made the transition from a locally owned business to a potentially competitive global giant. It started it started with a big contract from some good Chinese entities. In 1999, when it entered the Geneva Fair, it attracted a lot of attention of partners due to its low cost equipments and good quality products. While in 2003, it began to produce mobile phones. And finally, in 2018, the third major business group, Business Enterprise, generated a revenue of $10 billion. The following graph shows the growth of Huawei over the years. It is compared with its three rivals in this telecommunications equipment sector. Huawei is now China's most prominent multinational company and a leader in 5G mobile telephone technology. As you can see from the figure, it has grown over the years and is leading the market.
Hi, my name is Simran and I'm from Group 8D. To understand the actual problem, it was really important to understand the situational analysis of Huawei. Talking about the strength, strong potential, portfolio, and innovation in technology and competitive pricing are main key factors why Huawei is still flourishing. Weak brand perception and weaker position in the US market are the weaknesses of the brand. But some weaknesses could be the opportunities. The US and Indian market, online and offline store, 5G technology is all making a difference in the brand. Following with some of the threats, such as high competition, raising labor and materialistic cost, can actually become as a threat for the company. Understanding strengths in deep, we'll take a look in the next slide. Strong product portfolio is one of the main qualities of Huawei is its huge of its products. It have developed its range of smartphones quickly. Huge investment in R&D focusing on research and advancement. It puts 10% of its yearly income in research and development. Competitive pricing is one of the advantage by the following a proper strategy that focuses on providing high quality products at affordable prices. Weak brand. Many people see Huawei as a provider of cheap tech devices and services. Such perceptions have not been useful for the company. Weaker position in the US market. The US market is the biggest market for the smartphones. However, Huawei has a weak market share there as compared to the other markets like Europe.
For opportunity, the first element is 5G technology. 5G is the future generation for telecommunication technology. Huawei was always the first to innovate a device which are 5G compatible. 5G compatible phones are one of the top hit products which are currently running in the market. They will be able to surround themselves as premium brand if Huawei is quickly to board the 5G train by providing technologies. The second element is US and Indian market. Weakness can also be opportunities. Both Indian and the US serve untapped source of income. If Huawei was able to establish a powerful plan for penetrating these two markets, considering the amount of potential line, they will see a significant rise in their overall sales estimates. The third one is online and offline store. One of the reasons why brands such as Apple stands a tapper above all others are online and offline stores. Huawei will be able to increase its marketing and sales figures concurrently by opening its own physical outlets around the globe. For threats, the first element is high competition. The need for smartphone is limited and the smartphone market is getting mature. Every company wants to count for the market as large as possible, which makes the industry really competitive in every region. The second element is increasing labor. Smartphone industrial labor is labor intensive. The labor cost in China is rising in recent years, which lead to an increasing labor cost for Huawei. The price for raw materials will lead the cost of Huawei to increase further. Next slide, please. The biggest problem that Huawei faces is the negative country of origin effect of China, impacting Huawei's business, customers, and operations worldwide. The brand was not being able to make that trust due to negative country of origin effect. Company belonging from origin China, impacting Huawei's business, customers, and operations in the US. When US banned China, they accused Huawei for stealing US data and giving in the Chinese government. It was due to company CEO relations with Chinese government and company's origin, which caused the negative country of origin effect. Next slide, please. These are three alternatives for Huawei, and we analyze them each. The first one is building a brand and increase reputation. Reputation is one of the most important invisible resources for a company. To overcome a single effect, Huawei can distinctive function and super productions provides more price options which can fit the needs of different target groups. Strictly control product quality to get ideal market feedback and build a good reputation through good word of mouth is the most common way for a firm like Huawei. Attending a Commonwealth organization can also contribute to its reputation. The key factor that should be considered in making decisions regarding the problem and the effectiveness and the feasibility of plan. For a company, the main aim is to make a profit. Compare the cost and revenue of this strategy. It's a strategy for Huawei to put in place to make sure that Huawei is going to be known for the things Huawei wants to be known for. In this way, a strong Brand characteristics of Huawei is the main criteria for assume if the strategy is effective.
Talking about the solution too, one of the reasons of negative CEO effect is the company's founder's route connected to the Chinese government. To overcome this, Huawei must become more transparent about their data to their consumers and the government. Hiring Western international leaders with various experiences and of diversity can actually make a huge impact in the company. The key factors that should be considered in making decisions regarding the problems are making a deliberate attempt to introduce more international and varying management expertise. Start recruiting high profile Western executives can make a huge impact because the customers will feel more secure with their data. Building an international employee performance system can make a huge impact on the employees and their trust. Next slide, please.
Talking about the third strategic alternative is focusing on product innovation and penetrate the US market with competitive pricing. In today's rapidly changing and competitive technological and digital industry, it is very essential for Huawei to have innovation as part of its core business strategy. There are a lot of challenges for Huawei due to the tough competition in the industry. One of the biggest challenge and risk Huawei is facing is that it has been added to the entity list, and this has had a profound impact on its popular smartphone business as it is no longer able to use the Android operating system and thus would no longer have the right to able to update Android-based popular apps such as YouTube, Gmail, and Google Maps. This has seriously impacted its smartphone sales worldwide. Every year, Huawei makes a huge investment in research and development. Therefore, Huawei should constantly look to fulfill and create future consumer needs instead of their present ones through product innovation strategy by further innovating and developing its own operating system, the Harmony OS, across its other electronic product offerings. Along with having an excellent price quality ratio, it will be able to garner immediate attention from the markets and thus have a positive impact on smartphone business. Focusing on the factors to be considered, are Huawei already has a strong domestic presence in China and other EU countries, and once it develops its new operating system, Harmony OS, and launches it on its new range of smartphones and other electronic devices, it will be able to build a strong competitive advantage in the market. This will have a positive impact on its sales, profitability, and growth by successfully implementing the differentiation and innovation strategy to enter in the US market. On the other hand, there are some business challenges associated with this strategy. As such, Harmony, which is a new OS, so in the beginning, it will find it difficult to attract new app developers to code on its platform, and thus it will have very few apps to download from its app store as compared to Android. Also, promoting this new software platform would be tough for Huawei in the outside markets like the US.
Well, according to the strategies, there are some recommendations to the company. Focusing on product innovation and penetration in the US market with competitive pricing is the best alternative. Huawei will build its Harmony OS for its smartphones as well as the connect with the other digital gadgets, including its own products and other third party products offering like cars, ovens, and fridges. Open source its Harmony OS for government to investigate. By having a strong commitment in delivering high quality products, mindful customer services, and competitive pricing, and meeting customer expectations, Huawei will be able to break the negative CEO effect and gain back its lost trust and confidence in the international market. I hope this presentation was informative to you. Thank you so much for your time.